I'm finally coming back to this shit, and it feels like a fossil Pokemon itself. I'm back, kind of. I know it's been like a few months, but we're gonna do it again. So, considering Legends ZA came out, and people were speculating what kind of Mega Evolutions we're getting, I thought I'd actually start a predictions list on Pokemon that are most likely gonna get Megas. So if you want to see more stuff like this, if I'm not lazy as shit, make sure to subscribe. We'll just start. Okay, let's get this out of the way. So Charizard's already been meat rider for quite a while with the XY forms, but I feel like they can do something with Venusaur and Blastoise, so they can be a hit or miss. If I'm gonna be completely honest. Let's move Beedrill here. Beedrill's been never done with. Butterfree, I wouldn't mind actually. Now that I think about it, because like, but again, it got the Gigantamax form. I mean, like Beedrill had a Mega, but then they gave Butterfree the G-Max form to make up for it. I mean, it can go either way. I mean, I can hit or take. Pidgeot's already got it. No, I don't think it needs to happen. Raticate is a Pokemon that genuinely does not need a Mega. But if it does, I might be angry. Fearow. See, Fearow was actually like better than Pidgeot in older games. I know a lot of people used to use the trade Kenya. A lot of people used to use the Kenya like NPC trade that you get in like Gen 2, and it was actually like really good because like Drill Peck and shit. And honestly, I'm surprised they did nothing with Fearow the last few years after like that. Like, honestly, I think the potential, like, at least I'm expecting Nintendo to give Fearow a full evolution line or a Mega Evolution at this. Fearow needs something. That's the point I'm trying to make. Now, Arbok, however, see, Arbok is a case where you could do a lot with Arbok, genuinely speaking. This Pokemon had a lot of untapped potential, and honestly, I'd love to see this as like a Serpentine Hydra or something like that. Just something that's like threatening. Raichu as a whole, definitely, I could see it, but Nintendo's probably not going to do it. Alolan Raichu, I don't think they're doing anything with the regional forms, but that's just me at least. So that means Alolan Sandslash is here by default. Sandslash itself, I don't think is happening, I'll be honest. Vanitos, oh my god. Fuck, can I drag them please? Thank you. Vanitos need it a lot. Preferably Nidoqueen since Nidoking's OP. Actually, no, I'll do this, alright? Nidoking is like very busted in general. I mean, they're both busted, but a lot of people from what I've seen use Nidoking over Nidoqueen. So to kind of make up for that, I think just give either one of them, or even, like, both a Mega. I mean, I hope it's Nidoqueen. I love my boy Nidoking, but she, like, Nidoqueen kind of gets, like, slept. Well, they both get kind of, like, they're just there now. Clefable. Now, considering Clefable, this is, like, you know, Carlos Gen 6, they introduced Fairy types. I'd be surprised if, I'd be surprised if Clefable didn't get it. I mean, you can take, you know what? You can take it or leave it, actually. Lower Ninetales there. Ninetales itself wouldn't be a bad idea. I can take it or leave it. Wigglytuff's probably not happening, let's be real. That's just a fucking balloon. See, Vileplume, however. There's something that needs to happen with Vileplume. Just like, make it a tree or something like that. Or like, a fully fleshed out like monster plant. Vileplume point is it needs something because like I don't know why they just it's been out in the dust for ages now, hasn't it? Parasect. Ooh, I can see it. I can see it. So yeah, like. If you just make the mushroom big or just give like a little city or something like that, I think like it could actually get a lot out of. You know, you can also make it like bug poison or something like that even. Venomoth, however, Okay, so I think the. You can take it or leave it. Doug Trizzle got fancy hair, and honestly, yeah, and you don't have to do anything with it. Yeah, like, no, like, it doesn't have to get anything. But I wouldn't mind if it does. Uh, Persian. Okay, so a Alolan Persian, no. Alright? Oh. Alolan? Okay, so Persian as a Pokemon, I mean. I mean, Meowth itself got G-Max. Something has to make up for Persian at least. So it needs something because I think if Meowth got like 3 other forms, and like, yeah, just give Meowth something. Golduck. Oh yeah, please. I actually would love to see Golduck get one. Because Golduck's kind of been in the dust for a while. And also give it part psychic type of. Isn't it? Because I know it's water, I forgot if it's part psychic or not, but if it isn't, give it fucking psychic type. I don't think Arcanine needs anything. Its Hisuian form is actually like fine the way it is, if I'm gonna completely honest. Holy, yeah, Poliwrath needs an upgrade. Oh my, ever since they introduced Politoed and they gave Politoed Drizzle, which is like really good for a water type Pokemon, Poliwrath's been out there like dead. Like, no one speaks of this thing. That's like water, that's like a fighting frog. Like, come on, you can't tell me there's like something like that's sick compared to that and stuff. Alakazam honestly has been done. I think the Mega Alakazam is like crossing over like original Alakazam with what it is now. So please, respectfully, do not do it. Machamp, oh my, how did Machamp not get a because of all the trade evolutions in Kanto, they did nothing with Machamp other than G-Max. And I don't really care, crazy take, I don't care about some of the G-Maxes anyway. So like Golem got a regional form, and then Alakazam and Gengar had like Megas. And Machamp's just out here in the dust. Just give bro like 8, give him like, make him like a spider like duck or something like that. Like, absolutely ripped with like extra arms. Just give him something exciting. Victory Bell, yes please. It'd be nice if you did. I can see the potential, like you can make like a big mango or something like that with bladed leaves. Tentacle. Okay, well considering that if we're gonna include like Toadscrawl as like a somewhat regional form, then I think it's done. I think Toadscrawl was the best way we can make up for Tentacle being so ass. And Golem is honestly done and done. The regional form was fine, I love it. Rapidash, I think, is done as well. I can't really see the potential of it having a Mega in any form. Slowbro already has a Mega, so it's pointless, and his Galarian form will be too OP. Farfetch'd itself, just no. And that's because we have Surfetch'd now, so it's actually pointless for us to actually, like, give it to Farfetch'd. How did Dodrio not get one? Dodrio would actually be fired genuinely. Like, it's 3-headed bird. It was pretty cracked back then as well. Like, I think this is the best way you could actually, you know, make it great again. I love you, Dougal, but no, you don't need it. You don't need it, okay? I think I've seen a lot of people just don't want you to have one, so that's okay. Muck. I think Alolan Muck just made up for how ass you were, so I think you're fine. Cloyster needs one. A Cloysterite, and like, it becomes something like a strong diamond inside a clamped, like, shell or something. That would actually be one of the most, like, fire things I've seen in my life. Gengar's been done. We don't need anything for him. I'm sorry. I love you, Hypno, but you actually, like, just genuinely, on the dot, you don't need a Mega. Kingler's had a Gigantamax form, so I think it's pointless. And I think even if it had a Mega, I can't really think of anything. Electrode. Oh my god. Electro would actually be a... You know what, now that I think about it, Electro would be a nightmare. Oh god, no. Oh no. I think Exeggutor's Alolan form was the best and the closest we get to, like, a quote-unquote Mega Exeggutor. And I think we're just fine with what we got, honestly. It's perfect. I think the same could be said for Marowak, genuinely. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Now see, I can take it or leave it. Actually, preferably, I'll take it. I would actually take it. Like, I mean, sure, Hitmontop got added to kind of balance the two out, but imagine if all three of them got Mega Evolutions. And, like, they were burlier. Oh no, Hitmonchan has, like, bigger fist. Hitmonlee has, like, I don't know, like, fast-paced kicks. Hitmontop's a literal Beyblade. Oh, Weezing is perfectly fine with its Galarian form, honestly. Like, I think it was done justice. Kangaskhan does not need anything, it's already got one. Seeking does not need shit. Actually, hey, you can hit it all. You know, I'm gonna piss people off. I can take it or leave it, honestly. Starmie, I can picture it. My issue is that there's a rumored, well, there's like a concept design, right? But people are going around like, oh shit, it's a leak and stuff, when it's concept design. But someone speculated that, quote-unquote Mega Starmie would probably have just longer legs. And that's probably what's just gonna have me on hit and miss, rather than just like, you know, seeing how much they could do with it. And knowing Nintendo, I mean, Mega Aldino kind of sucked shit, so like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that with Starmie. Mr. Mime already had the Galarian form. Fuck no. I'm good, bro. Jinx would actually be fire. I can see it. I can, like... there's some... Nintendo's done nothing with Jinx in ages. I mean, out of all the single evolutions in Kanto, I mean, like, they became part of the line. Scyther got, like, 2 split evolutions with the same base stat total, ironically. Like, what, 524, I think? Ditto had a literal fucking ability that you don't have to press transform for. Like, Jinx is kind of just out here. I hope they do something with Jinx in the future. I think this is a good chance to actually, like, utilize its mega potential. Pinsir's actually being done. You know, I'm just gonna move the original forms. But yeah, I think Pinsir, I think the justice that it was given as a Mega, I mean, I feel like not many people actually used Mega Pinsir. Let's be real. Like, I mean, it is one of the more forgetful Megas. It's not bad. It's just like, you know, when someone reminds you that it exists and you're like, oh shit, it does? That's crazy. So, it's just one of those where it's like, you probably need someone to actually tell you that this motherfucker exists. Tauros, considering it has the Haldane forms, honestly, I'm fine. Yeah, you know, nothing needs to be given. But I think it just, the Haldane forms need, like, a color to tell them apart that isn't just from the fucking main card. And also, their shinies need to be better. I don't like the Haldane shinies, if I'm gonna be, like, for these three. Gyarados has a Mega, it's too overpowered. Lapras would, it would be sweet, I'll take it. You can make it like a Guardian of the Oceans or something like that. I'm gonna piss people off. I just wanna see Ditto like a menace. Give it something like Porygon Z. Make it like, give the Mega Evolution just the form of Arceus or something. I just wanna see what Nintendo's probably gonna come up with this little goofy goober. The evolutions. There was a YouTuber, I forgot the name. I literally watched him like earlier, but they were like the source to like why they're like the inspiration for why I decided to make this video. Yeah, PM7 Plus, so he was the inspiration for me to actually, like, do this video. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm gonna do what he did. References him, not me, by the way. A dragon form. So, new dragon evo. I don't think the evolutions actually need megas. And that's because they're alright. But on the case of what he said, I agree with him. A dragon evolution's all we need. Because he did predict, pretty sure he predicted, he said he predicted or something, or said we were. We just didn't get it, but I have hope. I mean, for some reason we didn't get 2 evolutions in X and Y, so it'd be nice if we did. Okay, let's get Aerodactyl out of the way, but Kabuto and Kabutops. I think especially for Kabutops, looking somewhat like Genesect, I think I'd love to see them to take on a Mega Evolution, because they've been like left in the dust after Gen 1. Just like, these Pokemon just, they're left to die. There is like nothing else. Snorlax is honestly fine the way he is. Actually, no. Why? He had a Z Crystal for himself, and then they gave motherfucker a G-Max for. I don't think we need to see more buffs. Yeah, no, we don't need anything of the original trio. I love them, but no. We already got the Galarian forms. The Galarian forms are amazing, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I think me personally, I think I like Articuno, but that's just me being into ghost types in general. How the fuck did Dragonite not get anything? Self-explanatory, moving on. Mewtwo got 2 Megas. Just like Charizard. Mew is not a bad idea. Like, imagine, like, I mean, we got, like, Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, right? I mean, we got, like, Mewtwo Y looks a lot like Mew. What if we, like, Mega Mewtwo? A Mega Mew, right? And it looks like Mewtwo. You see what I'm, like, you know, feeling? Yeah. Alright, gotcha. Alright, okay, well. Considering that I'm assuming Meganium and Feraligatr are getting them, they're guaranteed, from what I know, because they're like the starters of ZA. And I think Typhlosion's out of the park. And that's because Typhlosion had a Hisuian form right here in Legends Arceus. And I think it makes sense to go to even the Gen 6 starters over. I don't know how the Gen 6 starters never got anything. Ferret. Yes, Ferret. I was gonna call it Sentret for a second. No. Please. I don't hate it. There's just nothing you can do with Ferret in the form of a Mega. If you guys have ideas, actually tell me in the comments. I'd be genuinely curious. Noctowl would be so fire. A lot of people talk about, like, giving it, like, an icy ghost, like, an icy owl form. Like a night owl, like, some frosted bird. Something like that. That would actually be so lit. Ladian. You know what's the crazy thing? I actually won't hate Nintendo for this. I can take it or leave it. Ariados. Now, crazy thing is, I have Ariados on my team in Sun and Moon. If you make this thing like a dark poison type, and it's like a rabid spider or something like that, there's a lot you can do with that Pokemon. Crobat. Crobat. They didn't do anything with Crobat after it literally got... Yeah, I can take it or leave it. Here's the thing, because Crobat is actually not bad, and Crobat was just more like a trial and error kind of thing for, like, Golbat, and it actually succeeded, but then it's like, what do you want to do with it now? I can take it or leave it if they give it Mega. Lantern definitely needs something. Lantern just... Oh, please. Actually, please put it up here. It's long overdue. It needs something. It needs reworking. Xatu. I think that's the. I can take it or leave it. Xatu's cool. Ampharos already has a Mega. Blossom, please no. I just don't see. It comes like Nintendo's, right? If I can't think of what Nintendo would make, I think of what I could make. Honestly, it'd probably be something like a little weed or I don't know. Like, just let me know what you guys. I mean, you could change to like Grass Fairy, but that's the bare minimum. Azumarill, I love you, but no. I don't know why. If it happens, actually, you know what? Yeah, move it up. I'll take it or leave it. I won't be against it. Actually, because I did talk about the loss of the fairy type thing, I might as well move it up. But yeah, I think Azumarill, you can take it or leave it, honestly. Sudowoodo needs something. Please. Sudowoodo needs buffs. Fucking hell. Bonsly was not the correct way to give this weak-ass tree branch justice. Oh my god. Politoed. Okay, well, I did discuss how, like, Drizzle Politoed is the reason we don't have Playref being used. But it isn't. Actually, yeah, I can take it or leave it. But preferably Poliwrath. He needs something done. Okay, this is gonna be a crazy one. No! Fuck no! I love you, Flora, but hell no! Quagsire is kinda done with Clodsire. These two, no, we need a Dragon Evolution. Slowking. Okay, so a lot of people were talking about how you could just make an inverted slow bro mega out of it, and you just got Slowking, and honestly, absolute cinema. I'll take it. Unknown. So hear me out, I was watching a YouTube Shorts earlier today, right? And like, this guy, he drew like a concept design for Unknown where it was like a cursive S or something. Think about it. Think about it. If Unknown was based on letters, imagine its Mega Evolution took on the form of cursive writing. Okay, so now that I think about it, I feel like I'm gonna get like bullied or something, so I'm just gonna like put it here. What if no. No. Your Miracle combo already disgusts me. Just no. Ferretris. Ferretris needs something. I could take it or leave it. It'd be awesome if it did. I mean, Ferretris has been kind of dead for ages now, if anything. I think I saw Steelix. It was Steelix next. Steelix already had a Mega. Bramble. Bramble was given a Fairy type. I feel like they won't, and I think that's one of my reasons I'm going to say no. But I hope they do. Bramble, even though they give him the Fairy typing, still kind of sucks Bodhi. Now that I think about it, I see the potential. You can make him like a bulkier or like a wrinklier dog, like Psychic Fairy or something like that, and it's like very knowledgeable. Quailfish does not need anything. He gave it a Hisuian form. Scizor has a Mega. This motherfucker has high defense stats, and I'm getting PTSD from that. If you just make its shell bigger, and like it just has multiple heads like Lugtrio, I'm just gonna say please no. I'm gonna get Cyrus on you. I'll just put it on here for now. Heracris already has a Mega, that shit's like forgetful. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, so PM7 made a joke earlier on like how Macargo would be like fucking S good. I forgot the joke, but it was they eat snails, haha. Why not? Okay. It's another Gen 2 Pokemon that needs a buff, genuinely. They don't do shit with him, honestly. He needs to resurface in general. Like, honestly. Corsola has a fucking Galarian or Alolan form? Shit, what generation was Corsola? I don't remember. Octillery? Not really. I don't see anything in Octillery. Delibird would be cool, but I feel like they'd actually, you know what, now that I think about it, they'll probably give Delibird like a gag. Oh shit, did I move Shuffle up here? Where did I put Delibird? Yeah. Now I can't say, okay, it's here. I feel like they give Delibird a gag Mega Evolution. Mentine is not happening, to be honest. Skarmory, however. Make this thing like a Metal Mach 1 plain like bird. Like much more built than it already is, and that's how you get like. Actually, you know what? Move it up here. This is what I want. That is one of the things I want. Houndoom already has a Mega. Kingdra. See, I had to be reminded that Kingdra existed when I was playing the Blueberry, like, Kitakami DLC for Violet. Hit or miss. I don't really care about Kingdra now. I used to like it a lot for some reason. Dawn Fan would be fire. But you already got Iron Tusk, so now it's like a hit or miss, but then it's probably a no-no. Because Iron Tusk... Actually, you know what? Nah, fuck it. We're just gonna break all that. Just move it up here. Smeargle. Ooh. Now, I know Smeargle's weak and pathetic, and its sketchability just steals moves. Think about it. I mean, you can roll a little mustache and call it a day. Yeah, I'm just gonna piss people off by putting him up here. No, I think I proved my case with like the other Hitmons with Hitmonchan. God, please no. God, no. Fucking hell, Whitney. Whitney gives us PTSD. Blissey, however, how is this thing not a fairy type? How's smell potential. I don't know what the design would be like, but please make it fairy. That's all I'm asking. These motherfuckers already got like what the goofy names like Raging Bolt, like fucking long ass neck and everything. Tyranitar has a Mega. Lugia and Hollow. Now hear me out. Something that's similar to like Shadow Lugia, and then you have like a Golden Firebird Hollow. That's something I want. That'd be cool. Celebi. If I put Mew, I can't leave out Celebi. Where did I put Mew? Actually, yeah, I'll put it here too. And plus, I think, how is it not a fairy type if it's a fairy? I mean, sure, it wasn't in the base Johto game, but cute. These three got Megas already. Mighty Yana is not a bad idea, but Nintendo's not doing it. They're not doing it. Lanoon is not happening, also considering we got the regional form, which evolves to Obstagoon. I'll probably get into that later if Obstagoon's even on this longest shit list. Beautifly. No. Beautifly and Dustox are... I think they're just gonna leave them. Ludicolo would be badass though. I would love for Ludicolo to genuinely have something because I think Ludicolo is a Pokemon. They need a lot more. I don't remember. I don't know if it actually Drizzle now that I think about it, but Ludicolo definitely needs something. Shift Tree. Shift Tree's not a bad idea. I can take it or leave it, honestly. That's it's Swellow, right? Pre-evolution was Talon. Okay, I didn't want to get them too mixed up. I can take it or leave it, but Nintendo's gotta probably leave Swellow in the dust. Pelipper. Now Pelipper is actually going better as of recently. So, Pelipper? Honestly, hit or miss. Pelipper's not even that bad. So, why not? Let's see who else we got. Gardevoir already has one. Masquerain is never happy. No way in hell. I love you, Masquerain, but it's not happy. Breloom is... I don't think Nintendo's gonna do it. I won't be against it, but Nintendo's no way doing that. Slow. See, they've been doing more with Snorlax, but they're slacking. Slacking as like an active, like, energyaholic kind of, like, just the opposite of what it is in its Mega. That is something I probably want. Ninjask and Shedinja. Oh, Ninjask, I guess. Yeah, I can take it. Shedinja. Oh, what am I... Crazy take, I think I want one for Shedinja or Ninjask, and that's simply just to buff it. Like, you can have, like, the spirit coming out of the body or something like that. Exploud. We still don't have... If Sound type still exists to this day, I probably would have put him, like, at the very top, but... Alright, Where are we up to? Delcatty? Yeah, nah, it's not happening. Not today. Nope. Sableye's already going, Mawile is giving justice, Aggron has a Mega, so does, oh my god, Metachamp, the Neck Trick. These two are not getting shit, thank god. Illumis and Volbeat are not like getting anything. Swalot's getting left in the shadow, Sharpedo's already got something. Wailord would be too overpowered, Camerup's already got something. Torkoal fucking suck. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, Torkoal why? Ooh. Hit or miss. If Nintendo cooks the idea, I'll actually take it. Grumpig? Yes, please, actually. Yeah, yes, please. A psychotic pig. Safe. No Spinder. This is also self-explanatory. I think Flygon and Dragonite are the pinnacles of Pokemon that should have had Megas, but Nintendo just said no thanks. Cacturne? Yeah, I don't mind. Altari's got a Mega, Zangoose is never happening. I don't know why. Seviper is... Seviper maybe. I don't know. If they make a Steel type or something. Lunatone and Solrock? Yeah, no, that's never happened. Wishcash has never happened. Crawdon would be fire, but Nintendo's probably not doing that. That's being... yeah. What do you call it? Claydol? That's being left in the dust. Crawdly and I think that's Armora? I think? Please. They need to amplify these two ancient Pokemon. I like Crawdalia a lot, especially. Melodic? Ooh, you know what? Yeah, sure, hit on this. It'd be scary, but we'll take it. Castform, it'd be nice, it'd be cool, but it's not happening. No way. Kecleon, hell no. Banette's already happened. Tropius, yes. Tropius needs a buck. Tropius fucking sucks. It needs a Mega Upgrade, or an Evolution line at the very least. Chimecho is alright the way it is, just fix your fucking spawn rate. Absol has a Mega, Glalie has a Walrein. Ooh, Walrein's actually not a bad idea now that I think about it. Huntail. And, fuck, what's your name? It's like Gorbalize? Hold on. Gorbis. Yeah, no. Relicanth would be cool, but Nintendo's not doing that. Again, I think Relicanth's a cool Pokemon where I feel like they're just gonna like leave it in the past and just not touch it again. Salamence and Metagross have Megas. The Regis would be too overpowered. I'm saying it right now, the Regis would be too good with Megas. And that would actually scare the shit out of me. Latias and Latios have Megas and they're pretty mediocre. I guess Primal, like the Primal forms count. Mega Rayquaza has happened. Jirachi. Yeah, put Jirachi with the other mythicals. Again, I think that it has fairy type potential, because I think I don't remember Jirachi's typing. Let me just check real quick. Steel Psychic. I think that Steel needs to be replaced with Fairy. What the fuck? Okay. Deoxys. No. Fuck no. It's already had like 3 forms. I'm good. Okay. Out of these 3. Okay, well, it's hard to tell because they barely gave Mega Evolutions to all the Sinnoh Pokemon here. Except, like, Garchomp, Lucario, Lopunny, Abomasnow. Actually, let's get these out. Yeah, it's not happening. Let's put these here, right? Because I think it's them? Gallade. It's them and Gallade that they gave Mega Evolutions to. None of the other Pokemon somehow. So yeah, luckily we got the Sinnoh. Torterra. I don't know. I don't know if they actually want to touch the Sinnoh starters. Like, it's a hit on. Actually, you know what? You can make a whole fucking park out of this guy. You can make a park out of Torterra. I think a lot of. I don't know if Infernape fans want it, but I can see it. Like, he's like Sun Wukong or something like that. He has a staff with him. Empoleon. Just make him a king or something. Make Empoleon a king. Empoleon, Napoleon. Staraptor is actually fine the way it is. It does not need any shit. No, just please no. It's fine the way it is. Bibber, oh my. If the TM slave of Pokemon gets a Mega, holy. Actually, you know what? Why not? You know what? We're gonna do it. Give the TM slave a Mega. Kricketune. No. No. You're like you're weak. Luxray would be badass, actually. Luxray would be so sick with a Mega. Roserade? Ooh. Now, I think if this thing turns into like a fully blossomed garden, I would love to see that. Rampardos? Yes, please. More spikes, make it more dinosaur-like, make it pure steel. Same with Bastiodon. Make it pure steel type. Wormit, oh my god. What do I want to know? No. Mothim, I love you too, but because you're a Burmy evolution, Nintendo's not gonna give you shit. Vespiquen. Nah, Nintendo's not gonna give it. Pachirisu is not happening. Floatzel is pretty sick, but I think it's just no. Sharon fucking sucks. It is not Mega worthy whatsoever. Gastrodon surprisingly doesn't have anything. I'm actually surprised. How does this thing not have anything? Ambipom. No, because I feel like the design's gonna be absurd. They're gonna like massacre this design. Drift Blimp? Make it a blimp. Make this thing a blimp, and I'll actually live in peace. I'll die in peace. Miss Magus. You got Flutter Mane, so I'll put it up here. I'd be too scared if they gave Miss Magus a Mega. Punch Crow. Yes. Yes. Make him like a Mafia boss. I would love that. Perugly. No thanks. It's not because I think you have no potential, I just... Actually, no, it is, actually. Okay, I love you, Skunk Tank. I'm taking my bias away. It's probably not happening, though. I'm sorry. Bronzong. Ooh. See, that's not too bad. Bronzong would be fire. Chatot. Chatot. Oh my god. Spiritomb would be a nightmare to deal with as a Mega Pokemon. Hit Palpatine. Palpatine, I can take it or leave it. It's probably gonna be too good for a Mega. Drapion. Ooh, I can take it or leave it, but it's not a bad idea. There's an idea. Toxicroak. I use Toxicroak. I made Toxicroak. I can see it. Like a deadly ninja that mastered, like kind of like Koga, but he poison bends through his like sharp blade like claws. It'd be cool. Carvanine. It can happen, but it's not happening. It can happen, but it's not. Luminion. Oh, nope. Abomasnow happened. I don't think we got Mega Weevil. Wait, we never got a Mega Weevil. Holy shit. Please do. Weevil needs a Mega, genuinely. Magnezone. Okay, so this is where we get to like the evolutions of some of the most NPC Gen 1 Pokemon. Magnezone as a complete UFO would be fire. and you just make it electric psychic, Licky Licky can just stay in. I love you, but you can just stay in the dust where you are, alright? Rhyperior is, I think, OP the way it is. I'd like to try and make mortar. Okay, cool. You know what? Okay, hot take. I don't think they need it, and that's because I believe I think they're fine the way they are. Tangsworth. You know what? Tangsworth is fine the way it is because he just makes up for how butt cheeks Tangela is. Togekiss. Ooh, okay, a Fairy Medlow. Okay, so now that I double thought about it, you can make Tangela like an entire jungle or something. Yanmego. Would it be funny if it was just called Mega Yanmego? It'd be funny. But, yeah. Just the potential for the memes. That's where I'm going. The evolutions, we need a dragon one. Glisor would actually really fire. Glisor would be, like, make him like a complete make him like a vampire. Mamoswine, oh yeah, he needs something to combat with his shitty, like, type disadvantages, actually. Ooh, Porygon Z, but like, it exceeds like, I don't know. It breaks the limits that like space itself contains. That is something I'd love to see. Probopass is honestly fine the way it is. It has fucking Levitate. Dusk Noir. I can take it or leave it. Frostlass. Yeah, wait, why did Frostlass get nothing? Okay, I'm confused. Yeah, give it something. Let's see here. The Rotoms. Okay, so hear me out on a Mega Rotom. It's just shaped like a Mega Stone. And like, it just activates and shines and like, it morphs into the most like, random baloney shit you can think of. Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. Okay, honestly, I don't really want them getting anything because I think they're fine the way they are. Dialga and Pokyle don't need anything considering their origin forms exist. Heatran, however. Nah, you know what? Yeah, Nintendo left Heatran in the dust. It's not. Heatran got left behind. Fucking hell, just come up here. I don't want to piss people off in competitive with this guy. Giratina is not happening because of the origin form. Oh shit, I realized I didn't put Love Disc. Yeah, no thanks. Is it a Holland Pokemon? Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. Cresselia is too good for a Mega. Manaphy is not happening. Where are we up to? Darkrai. Doesn't it technically have like 2 forms? Shaman also has 2 forms by default, so... Bro, some of these Sinnoh Pokemon are actually like, wild. Arceus. That would be a nightmare. An Arceus, right? And like, it just... Oh god, please no. Victini would be cute. It'd be cute. Like a... Yeah, this is another case of, like, it should be a fairy type. It's Mega Form. Superior. Okay, here's the wild thing. I don't see anything going on with Superior for, like, a Mega. I don't know why. There's just nothing going on. Emboar is a lock. Emboar is happening because it's one of the new Pokemon for Zeta. It has to happen. And then this just leaves us with Samurott, which is not happening because we've got Hisui Samurott. Watch Hog. Are we really gonna give this motherfucker Mega? Oh, Watch Hog guy. Yeah, no thanks. Just Watch Hog guy or Watch Height. They're just dumb options for like names. Stoutland. Well, Stoutland's like prominence in like the newer games, especially Sun and Moon, would be nice. Yeah, I'll take it. Ugh, Leopard. Love you. Not happening. The 3 elemental monkeys have to happen. If you're not gonna buff them, or anything, bro. Just give them Mega. Although I feel like people are gonna say, why bother wasting your Mega slots on them? I think it's because, like, they could have been good, and then, like, they just kind of dropped the ball on them after that. Just, like, outright. They dropped it. What am I up to? Musharna, I think, because everyone forgets Musharna even exists, I think it's no point. Unpheasant does not need anything. Unpheasant's boring for... I don't know why. It just is. Zeb Striker needs a buff. Zeb Striker is so badass. Like, it needs a Mega. The same for Gigalith. Gigalith is like an entire, like, fort. Hear me out. And Chileon Swoobat? I love you, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Excadrill? Excadrill would be really nice. I would actually love to see Excadrill as a Mega. It would actually be fun. Audino was wasted as shit. Probably the worst Mega I've known. Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr would actually be like, I can take it or leave it. It'd be cool if he did Mega Evolve, okay? Why did I say it like that? Seismitoad is really cool. I love him. But Nintendo's probably dropping him on the spot. Sock and Throw. I love Sock more than Throw, but Nintendo's not going to do anything. If they did, that would actually be really nice, but I don't think they are. Leave any. Ooh. If you make this a bug grass. See, if you make it a bug grass and you make it, like, appear like an Empress, I can see it. See, Scolipede is mega worthy. I think it's mega worthy. Honestly, it deserves a spot. Whimsicott, yeah, whatever. It's whatever. I don't really care. Lilligant got that absurd history form. Sorry if I'm yawning. Yeah, where did I even put Lilligant? Fuck, it just no-clipped. Yeah, see, it has an absurd form. I don't want to actually, like... Basculin, I think they did it justice. Basculegion from via his sway form. Crocodile. As a crocodile fan. As a crocodile fan, it needs to happen. It needs to happen. Make him a full-on Mafia boss. Oh, Darmanitan. So hear me out. Darmanitan fuses both its regular and Zen form, and it becomes like something like a Fire Psychic or like a Dark Psychic type because it's losing balance. I'd love to see that, genuinely. Or if anything, you can just give like the Darmanitan Zenite or and the Darmanitana, something like that. Marak. Fuck, I forgot your name, bro. You can go. Crustle kind of sucks, but that's why it needs it. It needs it for like the sake of a buff or like a regional form. Scrafty. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Giving Scrafty a Mega. Sigilyph is not happening, and I like Sigilyph's design. I like how whack it looks. Cofferigus. I think because we got Runerigus from Galarian Yamask, it's not happening. Yeah, okay, these two guys need something. Caracosta and Archeops? When I played Sun and Moon, I remember I got Caracosta more. Garbodor. I think Garbodor's fine the way it is. I mean, just please no. I'll just quickly edit it. I think Garbodor is completely fine. I think they gave it a Mega. Oh, not Mega. Fuck. They gave it a G-Max form, didn't they? Zoroark has a hiss. Oh, I mean, I'm not against it. I'm actually not against it. Zoroark met a Zoroark, I can see it. Please not, no. No, no, no. Unless you make it a fairy tale, I just don't want to see it. Got the tell light. Yeah, I can see it. You know what? Yes. Yes. Reuniclus. I think I'm one of like the only 5 Reuniclus fans. When I say I want it, make it a full like human cell or something like that. Because it has like mitochondria and everything. Just make it everything. Swanna can just be left in the dust. Vanillux. I'm not opposed to it. Vanillux is something I'm not opposed to. I think Vanillux needed like a lot going on. Swordsbuck. Let's choose the winter one. I can see it in terms of design aesthetic. In terms of design direction. I think Swordsbuck actually has like decent potential to like be like a globe or something like that. I'd love to see that like happening. What else do we got here? Emolga. What do I want to actually give Emolga? Shit. You know what? Crazy take. I think this might be a Pika clone. I won't complain if they give it a Mega. Escavalier. Oh yes. Make it like a 9 or something. I can see it. Amoongus. Okay. Okay, if you make it like a fully zombified infected mushroom, and it like comes from like a future apocalyptic outbreak, something like that, then yeah, I can see it. They just gotta be very smart with how they do Amoongus. Jellicent, honestly, wasted potential Pokemon. I hope they actually, if they do, they gotta pull it off. Ulamola, no thanks. I mean, I feel like it's likely more than like the other Pokemon on that list and stuff. So, yeah. Galvantula. Not opposed to it. I feel like they'd make it a pure electric type though if they give Galvantula something. Ferrothorn. It's the big seedy fuck. I have him in Shield. Honestly, it'd be cool. It'd actually be really cool if it was like planted to the ground. There was like a massive like vines coming out of it and stuff. That's Clink Clank. Oh, now hear me out. You make it like the engine of the car or like train. Oh, that would be fire. Electros definitely needs it. Electros just sucks. It kind of sucks, but it just needs something. Behem. I love Behem. And I hope, you know what? Yeah, I hope it does. It becomes like a better Claydol or something. I mean, Claydol's already kind of ass, but Chandelier. How did this thing not get anything, bro? None of like most of Gen 5, Gen 6 didn't even get shit. So I'm gonna try that. Haxorus. You know what? No. You know what? Actually, I don't care really. I mean, Haxorus kind of crazy take. Haxorus kind of sucked itself anyway, so Berktick. Nah, we're good. Fuck, did I not drag a Celigore? There's a Celigore. Okay, so wherever I put it, a Escavalier. In a way, it's like having PB and J together. Alright, so now we got Skunkfit. Honestly, it's fine. Nah, you know what? The Galarian form is just beautiful. Mian Shao, honestly, I'd love to see it have a Mega, but I think a lot of people would view it as like a rip-off Medicham, for instance. So, Drudig and I'd like it. People would be against it. Actually, I'll put it up here. I would love it, but I know people are gonna probably hate it as a result. Goal. Oh my, yes. Make him like a Titan or something. Make bro a Titan. Scroll up further. Yeah. Here. Okay, where are we now? Buffulon does not need anything because it'll just feel like a cheap Tauros. Breviary has its Hissway form. I think it's fun the way it is. Mandibuzz, however, needs something going on. So honestly, I don't mind. I give it Omega, I'd be fine. It just feels flat. Heatmore is dead. Just straight to the point, it's dead. Durant. If you're gonna fix its shitty skill, then maybe. I'll think about it. Hydreigon! It's got the form, the Scarlet Violet Paradox. I'm scared what happens if they give it a regular. I'm not gonna be against it for now, so I'm gonna put it here. But it'd be scary if they did. Volcarona, definitely. Just I know that just like Hydreigon, it has like a paradox form, but unlike Hydreigon, Volcarona itself needs a buff. So give it a Mega. Okay, well these guys have paradox forms. Like Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion? I forgot the names of them. They just, yeah. The Nature Trio does not need anything. I think with the Therian form, their Therian form in some way, I kind of consider them as like a Mega to an extent. Zekrom, no, and that's because their black and white forms are just, they feel like Mega evolutions to me. The same can be said for Kyurem. And Kyurem is... Wait... I mean... Yeah, actually, yeah, don't give Kyurem a new form. Kyurem will be too good. Kodio, it's got its Mystical Blade form. However, I'm not opposed to it getting a Mega. Because I think just like other mythical... Unlike me seeing the potential, I mean, I wouldn't care if they give it one. It just needs something. Meloetta. Yeah, give it a fairy type form. See, that can go up with the other mythicals. And Genesect. I talked about Kabutops. Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't mind. The potential's there. I mean, just don't recreate Blastoise. Creogonal. I just realized Creogonal was here. What the fuck? Yeah, no. I mean, if you make this, just give it an evolution line. That's all Creogonal needs. The X and Y starters have to. I feel like because they deleted Ash Greninja after like Gen 7, I think you can just make up for it and make Ash Greninja the Mega Evolution. Like, that's honestly the best way you can get it over and done with. Also, I feel like this might be like the shortest generation recovering. Gen 6 just... They barely have Pokemon, like, introduced. Diggsby. Okay, yes. Yes. Yes, please. Make it like a merchant or something like that. Talonflame. If you make like a phoenix, a crazy phoenix out of it, the potential's there. Vivillon. Well, considering that like it's gone better over time, I can see the potential, and people are starting to use it in competitive play now, so that's actually great to know. Pyroar would be really nice. We just don't want to make it look like it knocks off Arcanine. Fortis, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh shit. Just make it like the Great Fairy from Legend of Zelda. And just make it fairy type, just pure fairy or something. Go-Go. I know it's like just a goat or something like that, but if you make it like a billy goat from like the snowy mountains with like massive like horns, it would actually be so badass. Pangoro, yes please. See, X and Y is like, they need a lot, and that's because I'm pretty sure none of their Pokemon from their home generations Yeah, none of them Mega Evolve here, so this is a matter of like this generation afterwards. It's to see who can potentially Mega Evolve if it's possible. Furfru. You know what's crazy? I think they're gonna make Furfru Mega Evolve. I think they're just gonna do it. They're gonna give her like some kind of like clothes or something like that. Meowstic, let's use the female one, and I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against it actually. Meowstic is not a bad idea, like for a Mega candidate. Aegislash. I know Aegislash has two forms, but I really want to see a Mega, like an Aegislash light, or an Aegislite. Aromatisse, yeah. Yeah, I see it. I can see it. Slurpuff is cute. I wouldn't mind it. I don't think they're gonna do it though. Malamar. Oh my god, yes. I will actually die on this hill when I say Malamar should have had a Mega. I don't know how. See, Gen 6 is a whole. I don't know why they never gave them Mega Evolutions. Barbonicle. Well, this isn't even going to be based on my bias, but considering Barbonicle is like Barbonacle, it's like top 10 in Japan or something like that. Like I know Japan likes it, but I think because then Pokemon's from Japan, it's probably a lock for Mega Evolution. If it wasn't for my bias, I actually like wouldn't care if it got a Mega. I don't hate it. I don't really get the Barbonacle hate. Dragoge, I don't know how to say his name. This little motherfucker needs one. I would actually pay to see bro have a Mega. I would pay $80 to see it. Clowitzer. Okay, this might be like the lowest potential. I don't actually hit or miss. I don't really care if Clowitzer gets one. Heliolisk? Ooh. Yeah. Make it like ground electric or something. Yeah, why did the fossils not get anything? The fossil Pokemon in this region have like every justified reason to actually like Mega Evolve, and they just like didn't. Like, what the fuck? Nintendo. Okay. Sylveon, we discussed that we need a Dragon Evolution. Holucha, oh my god. If you're not gonna give Bro an evolution line, make Bro like a buff Lucha. That's all I'm asking. Just make him a crackhead Lucha. Fucking Rey Mysterio. Ramon from KOF. Dedenne. Oh. Nah. I love you, Dedenne, but it's not happening. Carbink. We got Dynasty, and Dynasty kind of makes up for it. We're good. Goodra got the Hisway form, and it's Steel type too, so. Klefki. If they make Bro an entire, like, house utensil, I won't be against it. Trevenant, yeah, the mega potential in Trevenant exists. He has it. It's there. Gorgeist. Yeah? Okay, you know what's the crazy thing? I didn't even know Avalog had a fucking Hisway form. And that's why I'm actually gonna give it a second chance. Ice-type, defending Ice-type Pokemon, like the Ice defending one, they suck shit normally. And Hisway Avalog is very forgetful. He felt like he never existed. So I'm giving it a second chance. And honestly, give something for Noivern too. Noivern needs a buff. Xerneas and Evital. Or Yavatal? I don't know, people pronounce it in weird ways. I think it makes sense if they do. It just complete sense. Okay, well, considering the complete form of Zygarde is like a Mega Evolution, I think it just makes sense not to put it. I won't be against it. I'm not gonna hate Nintendo if they do it, but if they don't, then this is probably why. Like, the complete form is in a way like it. Dynasty, I said, has a Mega. Hoopa. Yeah, I think I already talked about how Hoopa is like well, it's like it has like 2 different forms and stuff like that. Volcanion. Volcanion has a fire water combo. It's actually like interesting, genuinely. Because I mean, you don't see it with every other Pokemon, really. I don't actually. Again, like I said, I don't really remember if Volcanion has a Mega. I'm actually gonna check the Monster Dex right now, but okay, so it doesn't. Well, I think Volcanion is literally far too good. Decidueye. I think Decidueye is out of the path because he has the Hisuian form. Incineroar, I can see it for some reason, like a heal persona. And you know what? Primarina is like a stand-up like singer. Although I think because of, you know, and I just put it together. Nah, forget it. The Decidueye is because of Hisuian form. Toucannon will just feel like a knockoff Firo with like triple evolution. You know what? Yeah. It's not bad though, I mean, it's just a, I don't even know, just give it like a form where its beak is burning too much. I think Gumshoes, they could do it, but no. They can do it, but no. They're gonna pass it, they're gonna double down. Vikavolt, however, this would be up. I can see the potential, it's there. It's there if you put your mind to it. Carbonable. Carbonable, I don't know. It's 50-50. It's very situational. It's a hit or miss, honestly. Or a Choreo, the purple one, and it would actually be. You know what? Give the different dances like different forms that are based on other dances. Rabombi. Oh, they could, but Rabombi just kind of sucks. Lycanroc, essentially, like the Dusk form, is its Mega, but if they do give it, I'd be happy. The school form of Wishiwashi is basically its Mega. Toxapex. Toxapex is actually like, I'm not against it, but I don't think they're gonna actually like do it. Genuinely speaking. Mudsail. Ooh. Mudsail is not a bad idea, but I think Mega Evolution, let's be real. Araquanid. Araquanid, honestly? Araquanid. Hit or miss? Well, it depends on what, like, the concept of the design you actually want to go with the Pokemon. Lurantis would be really cool if they did, actually. I'd love to see Lurantis take on a new form. Shiinotic. Shiinotic's actually a weird case. I don't know. Yeah, you can do it. I mean, I don't know. Salazzle would be nice, but it's very... Bro, if you have a mouse to land it, you might as well just delete it. Beware. Oh. A dark flying type combo that has potential, honestly. In my eyes, at least. How many are we actually far from the Galarian Pokemon? Yeah, kind of far off. Okay. Zarina. Zarina's gonna be a lock-in when it comes to like some of the Alolan Pokemon. I think they're gonna give her one. Comfy. Comfy would be really nice, actually. Really comfy. No pun intended. I think we're in... Yeah, Rangoon passes me in. You could do it. I think they're gonna do it, but... I don't know. It's just 2 monkeys. Golisopod, oh my god. If you can swap Golisopod's ability when he's a Mega Evolution Pokemon, I think Golisopod might be one of the best. Not the, because you know there's obviously better ones, duh, but He will be one of the best. Pyumoku. Pyumoku's just a meme Pokemon. No way in hell. The only reason I got stuff like, you know, Ditto and Unknown up here is like, with their meme potential, you can actually do something out of it. Palosan. It'd be badass if Palosan was like a fortress. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, Palosan is like a fortress. And it's got like little soldiers. Silvally. Silvally is technically a Mega Evolution for like type Null. Even though it evolves, but. Meteor. No, but. They could make an evolution line out of it. I don't know why. Kumala is just. No. That thing needs an evolution line, but unlike Meteor. No, it's far off being a Mega. Not in another 20 years. Turtonator would be so cool. It would actually be so cool if Turtonator had Mega. I think I said how like, yeah, no, Togedemaru is not getting anything. Mimikyu got a, it had a Mimikyu for itself. No, not a Mimikyu. Fucking a Mimikyu, like the Z Crystal, and then it, or did it have a Dynamax form? I don't know. Please do though. I'd love to see Mimikyu in like a Mega form. Brooksish. Yeah, no. I feel like it's just, no. I don't hate it, but no. Drampa would be so good if you made it an actual fucking Dragon type. Delmise. If you attach Delmise to like a ship or something like that in its Mega Evolution, I'm taking it. That's in for me. Komolo. Komolo is a badass Pokemon, but I just don't know what you're gonna do if you can give it a Mega, genuinely. The Tapus. The Tapus are actually fine the way they are, now that I think about it. I don't know if that's a hot take, but genuinely, they're completely fine the way they are. Feeny and Blue. I like Tapu Fini out of all of them. Scroll down, and then we get to, yeah, no, their Dawn Dust forms and shit follow. Over here. The Necrozma forms basically are like their Megas, so it's kind of pointless for me to have them. That's kind of how I view it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think they're gonna give because the Ultra Beasts are already like pretty like decent. I don't think they're gonna give them anything genuinely. Like, they're pretty good. So I wouldn't be surprised if they gave them nothing. I mean, maybe something like Katana, Xurkitree, Buzzwole. But yeah, Celesteela is so badass. I love its design. And Guzzlord, the anime haunts me. Fucking hell, her talent. I already said how these two are like the Megas. Necrozma. I was almost gonna drop a really bad ball. I'm sorry, guys. Necrozma. This thing. Magearna. You know what? I don't mind. I mean, I'm my Shadow Eye. I'm not opposed to it. Nagonadel. You know what? No. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they did, but I think Nagonadel is actually, like, cool. It's riding. Stack Attacker. Oh, nope. Unless you just give it, like, more layers or something like that, they shouldn't be a reason you should bring Stack Attacker on Mega Evolution. No. Out of all of them, Zeraora is the only one that genuinely has, like, mega potential. Out of, like, all the Ultra Beasts, genuinely. Not Ultra Beasts, but, like, you know, bonuses. Melmetal are we up to? Yeah, no, and that's because I don't know when Nintendo's going to actually put it as a mainline, in the mainline game. The Sword and Shield starters aren't getting anything until, like, I never say, like, 10 years, so maybe, like, get, like, a generation or two. So maybe the next Pokemon generation or the one after So, but for now, I think they're not getting anything. Greetings. Right, it's just gonna be stacking itself up with food. At least that's how I see it. Where's the food? That's probably where I'm seeing it going. Corviknight, however, it's there. If you hear me out, it's there. Give it a stat change. Actually, give it good moves, and it's not bad. Fever just sucks, but if you give it like something good, maybe. Like it depends. Eldegoss. I don't care about Eldegoss, but well, I don't know why Nintendo's probably gonna do it. If Eldegoss made it to ZA. Dub. Oh my god. I love Dub Wall. I love really for the memes, but no, they're not doing it. Dreadnought. Okay, I feel like most Pokemon that have G-Maxes aren't getting shit because that's essentially their Megas. Boltund. Oh. Dude, I've not played like Sword and Shield in like a year or two. No, but I feel like this is a Pokemon that would probably get something along the lines of like 10 years. Coalossal would actually be one of the best Pokemon I would have seen if it was given like a coal form, essentially. I don't know why, but like, if you give it a coal form and just stack extra fucking coal onto it, it would actually be like lit. Low key. I'm not changing my mind. What else do we have here? I'm blind.
Alright, now we're up to Flaplin? I think it's Flappin? Flaplin? It's the evolution of Applin. I think we just saw both Flaplin and Appletun get Gigantamaxes. I'd rather see Dripplin get G-Max forms. Sandaconda. Low-key, if they execute it right. I can see it. It's there, but not there. Cramorant. Oh my god. Okay, you know what's funny? If they have it swallow a Pikachu or something like that. If they have it swallow something like a Pikachu and it's just a fatter bird with a bigger neck. Oh my god, yes. Absolute cinema. Veluza. Needs an evolution line, if anything. It does not need a Mega. The Toxtricity Gang. We're gonna use High Key and Low Key, no pun intended. Yeah, it's not about. I mean, yeah, I don't mind. They do it, they do it. They don't, they don't. It happens. Centiskorch. Honestly, not really. If they do, I'm not mad, but preferably not. Graplocked needs a buff, so I think a Mega Evolution may or may not solve the answer, so it's a hit or miss. You could probably fix it by giving it a regional form or evolution, but I don't know, that's just me. Poltegeist. Honestly, I don't see Mega Evolution for this. Hatterene, yes. Yes. Yes, honestly, yes. I don't know what they do with her. Just give her it, alright? Like, just make her a stacked witch or something. He's, Grimmsnarl. Ooh, yes. Galar and Alola low-key cooked with, like, their mega evolution potentials, like some of that Pokemon. Obstagoon. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, see, Obstagoon's not a bad idea. I'm not saying completely, because I feel like regional evolution depends on if Nintendo wants to do that again, but I think Obstagoon has one of the better odds out of all the trade evolutions. Because, like, it's honestly, like, it's good. Berserk, not really. This, I don't hate it. I think it's pretty well designed, if anything. But I don't really care about this regional form, if I'm gonna be honest. So, yeah. Who else do we got next? Oh, Cursala. I talked about Corsala's regional form. It's unlikely, but if they do, the potential can happen. Again, this Pokemon has potential. They can actually utilize Corsala pretty well as like a ghost type Mega. Then, yeah, I don't think it'll be bad. Fuck, I'm just like using my keypad. Sorry for that. Yeah, Surfetch definitely, please. I know Surfetch was a perfected form of a Farfetch, and you know what? We can go all out with Surfetch. Make bro a 9s. If Pokemon fusions existed like Yokai Watch, Asia Slash and Surfetch for the win. Make it a Steel Fighting type or a Steel Flying. Mr. Rhyme. Is that the name? I haven't played Shield in ages. I think that's his name. Or Mr. Time. Mr. Rhyme, Mr. Time. You can go either way with it. But it's probably not happening. Rhenorigus. Oh my god. If Rhenorigus had a Mega Evolution, he probably would have been like so busted by now. Or Cremmy. Well, the cake technically counts, but you could always go for another idea. No, I honestly view the cake as like a Gigantamax form. Phalanx! Turn this guy into a samurai. I don't care what I'm gonna piss people off. Turn bro into a samurai. Go all out. Pincurchin. No. It could, but not. Give it an evolution first. Frostmoth is not a bad idea, but I think preferably make Snom have a middle stage or a final evolution before taking action. Stonjourner. Make that a complete stone wall. I know this thing is like, you know, the stones, like the big ones. Make this thing like a great wall. Ace Q. Ice Q. Oh, this is not a bad idea, but I mean, it does have 2 form. I don't mind if it goes, but I don't think it's worth it. Indeedee? I don't care. This thing. I don't know. This thing felt like it knocked off Audina, and Audina was already a mid Pokemon. Morpeko. If Hunger Switch was not an ability, then yes, but it's fine the way it is. Copperajah. Oh. Yeah. You know what? Why not? I'm in for Copperajah being Mega. I'll probably have like a lot more like jewels and stuff like the Taj Mahal, like the marbles and everything. Oh, fuck. Okay. All these names. I never got this one. So I have to... I only remember this one's called Dracovish. Alright? That is Dracozolt, if I remember. Honestly. Okay, 2 of them need evolution lines. This one. And this. They need evolution lines before they could somewhat achieve it, honestly. Dracovish itself could actually probably be a Mega Evolution if they pulled it off well, but it's a hit or miss. So like I said, I actually never got this fossil Pokemon, but I know it's a Galarian one. They made 4 of them. For some fucking reason. Honestly, just... Yeah. You know, if they do it well. If they do it well, they do it well. If they don't, they don't, alright? Okay, well, Duraludon does not count as an evolution no more. Because, you know, Archaludon exists. So genuinely, it's pointless. Just like, you know, Mr. Farfetch'd over here, recent evolution happened. So it's actually pointless to put Duraludon here now, if Archaludon's here. Now, Dragapult. I'm gonna piss people off. I know Dragon Ball's like pretty OP, but I want to see what they can do. Make Birdo like a cannon or something. Zacian and Zenitsu are honestly fine because, you know, their origin forms and like their shield forms. Tornatus is too good. And plus it's Dynamax form is just bruh. Urshifu's fine the way it is, honestly. Its two forms are actually perfectly fine. This fucker. I've seen you before, and you're a DLC Pokemon, aren't you? I don't have the Scarlet and Violet. I don't have the Sword Shield DLC, and I only know the Reggie, so I'm gonna put you in no for now because you look like you don't need it. I know Reggie like you, Reggie Drago. Honestly, you guys are fine. You guys actually don't need anything, if anything. Okay, so these are the two versions of Calyrex. The Ice Calyrex and good. No, they're too good. No. I remember I tried getting both of them regularly, because I think there was an event where you could Dynamax battle them, but you can't get them normally for some reason unless you have fucking DLC, which was annoying. Nintendo, you need to fix that. This guy. Honestly, you know what's crazy? I'm not against it. Honestly. I'm actually not against it. Unless you put him on the Calyrex and fuse them both, I'm not actually against it. Okay, so this is where we get to the Legends Arceus evolutions. So Weirdeer, Cleavor, Ursaluna, Vasculesian, Sneasler, Overquill, and then that's Animorphs? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Weirdeer. Honestly, it did justice to Stanley. It does not need to do anything. Cleavor? Yes? If Scissor got something, I don't see why Cleavor would get nothing. Cleavor needs something down the line, let's say the next 5 years, because Scizor has a Mega Evolution. So I pray it does. It'd be really good if it did, actually. Ursaluna kind of sucks, at least in my eyes. I love the design, but it sucks balls, but yeah, it can go either way. Vasculesian. Another Pokemon that did justice to a previous existing Pokemon. I think it's fine the way it is. Sneasler. Oh shit, did I grab the old card? Sneasler would be fire with a new form. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, potential's there. Just be smart about it. Don't waste Sneasler, keep in mind. Overquill. Honestly, it's fine. And it's a Hisuian form Pokemon. Illuminous does not need anything. Again, the Therian form I consider like a Mega. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. The Scarlet Violet starters aren't getting anything until like the next 5-10 years down the line. There's like nothing in stock for them, genuinely speaking. Fucking Quarkswell. Where's the Twink Bird? Quarksquavel. The Twink Bird. I hear John Legend from here. Anyway, okay. Oink alone. No thanks. They're probably gonna pull a Pikachu Meowth thing where they're gonna give the pre-evolution something special, and its evolution gets nothing in return. Free up Raichu version. Spidops needs an evolution line, actually. I won't be opposed to it getting a Mega, but it's probably one of the... It's really badass. Its design is amazing, but gameplay-wise, it's probably one of the worst bug types I've used. It's worse than Butterfree, probably. Okay, low kicks, yes. Low kicks needs... Yes. You know what? Potential's there. I like to see it, you know? I'm not against Pawmot. If this is like to literally give me something that'll tell the difference between the entire evolution line, yeah, you know what? Please. This is a Pika clone that probably needs like complete rework because like it's just cooked. It looks the same. Like honestly, it needs. There's more to it. Okay, I think you guys get what I mean. Waffling my balls off. And I love Pawmots a lot. Okay. You guys get it. I mix up the names. It's Tundemels or Malthold. Either way, it'd be funny. There is 20 different available options you can do. You can have them divorced, you can have a bigger family, you can have a family on the brink of divorce, you can literally have bro in a suit where he has a job and then just give him the Larry cut. There's so many options you can do with it. Okay, that's... Fuck, I forgot its name, like Dashbond or something like that. Give it I say give it an evolution line before you can actually consider making moves with this little shit. Olive. The tree one? Is that what's called? Yeah, look, I'm not against it. You could expand it, you could not, I don't really care. Squawkabilly needs an evolution. Corny ass bird. Gargonical would be amazing. I think you can do it. The idea I suggested was Spawn Journey. You can also do it with Gargonical. Or you can make it like a snowy mountain, but there's salt falling out. Okay, Cerulege and Armorage. Yes, please. That could be like the new... Fuck, where did I drop Armorage? That would basically be the new Charizard X and Y, but better. If they execute it well. Armorage would be like pure ghost. Cerulege would be something like fire, or you can change its type and make it like fighting or something. Preferably just like keep it. Or you can even just keep the title. Either way, they'd be badass Mega Evolution options. A Belly Bowl. Oh my god, okay. Give it an evolution line first. I think it needs, or a regional form, it needs something. Kilowattrel is not bad. It's the potential is that Kilowattrel was not a bad idea for a Mega Evolution. Where are we up to? Mabstiff. I think wherever I put it Stoutland is exactly how I feel for this guy. And I love Mabstiff in the story. Arvin's Mabstiff. Here. Yeah, let's hear it. Alright, who do we got next? Graphite, you know what? Okay, so, you know what? Here's the thing. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Graphite probably needs a few reworks, but it could work. It could work if Nintendo puts their mind to it. Bramblegast. You know what? Not gonna lie, based on the current design that we actually have, it's gonna work. It might work, we never know. But, okay, so on the same boat that we have fucking Tentacle, I think there's like no reason. And if they did, we probably have to wait like a few years down the line for Toadcool to actually get something. The same could be said for Wugtrio, wherever it is. Here. I'll deal with it later. Cloth. Maybe. Maybe not for now. This one's not for now, genuinely. This fucker. Honestly, no. I don't know why, I just... no. Rabsca. Ooh, you know what? Rabsca's actually not a bad idea. Make it like a burly, like, beetle or something like that, and it's kind of like an actual fully grown Raspberry. It's Bothra. Honestly, it needs a full evolution line before you can do shit with it. Some of these are like, they need an actual evolution line to work with it, or like the vision just doesn't exist. Tinkaton, yep, okay, that is Mega Evolution material right there. I'm gonna piss people off right now. I can hear the people getting PTSD from the hammer. Like, I'm just gonna go all out. Wugtrio. So, I think I talked about this with Tentacle. Just like, it just, not really. If it does, that's awesome, but preferably not. Bombardier, no. No. even if it was like not like it's not bad, but even if you do something, it just doesn't fit. Palafin is too overpowered, but you know what? Hero form only. Hero form only should actually. You know, I don't even care. Just give it. And that's the regular form, but I don't care about regular form, so we're gonna get to Revivroon, in which, yes, make it a vehicle. Make it a complete vehicle. Go batshit, Nintendo. I'm telling you right now, make this thing like Optimum Prime. Cyclones are. Okay, well technically like Solgal, oh no. Technically speaking, Miraidon and Koraidon are basically it, so yeah. Earthworm does not need it. It's a cutie patootie, but I don't think it needs it. Glamora. Yeah, it's a hit on this. I don't care. I don't really care about Glamora if I'm gonna be like for real. Oh! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Dude, just make, like, bro an entire, like, funeral service or something, and there's, like, little Pokemon, like, souls controlling, like, the grave above, and, like, it's just complete bones. Okay, Flamigo is just boring. It needs this twice. Flamigo, it needs more. Cetidon, though. However, yeah, this is also mega. Yeah, I don't care what people are saying. This is like finalist material, is what I mean. Yeah, like literally one of the best Poldain options you got. All right, Veluza, it just stinks kind of, but not against it. But like, it's stinky. You know, you don't really want to. Dondozo. Oh my! Did I grab Tatsugiri? Okay, so here's the thing. I want to put them in the 1 tier. For one reason, right? Alright. It's based off a Pokemon card I have in the trading card game. Let's use the orange one specifically, because that's where my idea comes from. If you have like a little meme Mega Evolution where Tatsugiri literally takes over the Dondozo and actually controls it, or they befriend it, and it becomes like a better version of Mantine, I would actually take this Mega Evolution any day, genuinely. Just be Mantine, but better. Okay, so Annihilate does not need anything because it just, in a way, made Primeape great. But if you do, you know what? Probably not. Okay. Clodsire is also fine the way it is. Again, I just did justice to a Pokemon that just didn't do shit in ages. Girafarig is honestly fine. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it here because I feel like along the lines of like, say, 10, 15 years, Girafarig has gained something. The Dunsparce is just no. But if they give us Dunsparce, I'm actually gonna laugh. King Gambit though. Okay, so this is one of the cases where it's like, sure, it's a Pokemon that gave justice to like another Pokemon. But I think if you make him like a straight up like warrior from like the ashes, make him like a ghost steel type, and he's like a soldier that resurrects like 500 years later or something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Honestly, it's pointless for me to cover the Paradox because they're not coming back, so let's just get to Excalibur, who actually probably will, again, like another 10 years. Or even at some point. Goldengo, fucking hell, is he gonna... It'd be funny if Goldengo did, but actually, you know what? No, there's an idea. There is an idea that comes to my mind, but I want to see if you guys can figure it in the comments. Actually, no, I'll just say right now. It's like he's surfing on like a board where like there's like a massive wave of gold, and he's like burly. It's just a goofy body. Wo-Chien. Nah, you know, let's just delete these. Like, I don't think the legendaries of Paldea are getting shit, and that's because they're not like bonuses people actually care about. At least some, except the fish one, Chi-Yu, I think that's what it's called. That one's man. These are also paradoxes. Yeah, Miraidon. Honestly, I don't think Miraidon or Koraidon's getting anything. If they do, I'd be surprised. And not in a bad way. Just, wow. Okay, do we want to get these fuckers out of the way? Honestly, wait, there was 4 of them originally. Anyway, you know what? Yeah, so none of these motherfuckers are getting anything. I love them. They're goofy, they're a goofy bunch, but like, they're not getting anything. Like, I just don't see it happening. Ogre Pawn. Oh shit, why screen tap? Ogre Pawn, however, I can maybe. Not for now, but it could change in the future. Terrapelagos. Oh. No. Terrapelagos is too overpowered. Yeah, like I said, these are just like just extra forms of Pokemon, whether it's gender or something like that. But yeah, this is basically my official list on if they're likely to get a Mega at some point in the franchise. You know? If you agree or disagree, just make sure to subscribe as well.